everybody. This is Top Notch 2A. Yes, Top Notch 2A. Let's go to Unit 2. Turn on page 14. Page 14. Go to the movies. Review. Stream to watch instantly or add discs to your wish list. Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio. These are some of movies the famous actor Leonardo DiCaprio has played, and there's some information about it. I'm reading the information. Titanic 3D 1993, 3D 2012. 194 minutes was the duration of the movie. This 1997 blockbuster disaster movie got 11 Oscars in the true story of ill-fated ocean liner Titanic, but it's also a 194-minute drama. Jack Dawson, DiCaprio, a poor artist, comes into conflict with the richer passengers on board. The scenes of the sinking of the magnificent Titanic are truly frightening. An epic historical drama genre is historical drama disaster. Actually, this is the information about this movie, Titanic 3D. And this is another movie Leonardo DiCaprio has acted in it in 2006. Duration of the movie is 143 minutes. DiCaprio stars as an ex-criminal. It means he was a criminal, now he's not. Involved in the violent diamond trade during the 1999 civil war in Sierra Leone. He joins up with a fisherman to try to find a pink diamond that they think can change both of their lives. This thrilling action movie will keep you sitting on the edge of the seat. Keep you sit on the edge of the seat means that the movie is so beautiful, so exciting that it can attract your attention. It's very exciting, full of attention. But I watched this movie, it was not. Some of the parts I watched some of the parts, it was not interesting to me. I don't know why. Great Gatsby, 2013. Duration of the movie is 143 minutes. The beautiful adaptation of F. Scott Fitzgerald, fascinating 1925 novel of the same name, tells the story of neighbors from the fictional town of West Egg on New York's Long Island in the summer of 1922. The main character, a mysterious millionaire, Jay Gatsby DiCaprio, wants to marry the beautiful Daisy Buchanan, but the story ends in tragedy. This is a tragedy, so it doesn't worth watching it. Okay, which one of them do you like? Have you ever watched them? I really know. I'm not into movies. I'm into series. So they are not attractive for me. Did you see any of these DiCaprio's movies when they were in the theater? No, actually, when they were in the theater, no. If so, tell a partner about it. If not, if there one you would like to see now. No, I don't like to. So because this is the tragedy I don't like, and these two are thrilling. They are dangerous, so I don't like them. Actually, I don't. But Leonardo DiCaprio, is a good actor. Um, what is your idea? You can record your voice, tell about your opinion, and send it to me. Where do you like to see movies? At home, in the movie theater? Explain. You see, in the movie theater, watching movies is so interesting, especially if you have a good friend. At home is good. Both of them. Which one of them do you prefer? You can talk about it, record your voice and send it to me. Let's go to the there is a conversation. Let's listen together. Number 80.
Photo story. Read and listen to a conversation at a movie theater.
So, what are you in the mood for? They've got a bunch of great classic movies tonight.
They sure do. Hey, you're a big DiCaprio fan. I missed Gangs of New York when it was playing. Have you ever seen it?
Nope, I haven't. I've heard it's pretty violent. Frankly, I just can't take all that fighting.
Yeah, it is supposed to be pretty bloody. What else?
Well, there's Ice Age. They say it's spectacular. What do you think?
To tell you the truth, I can't stand animated films. Sorry, I've just never liked them. I think I'd rather see something. Hey, what about Casablanca?
Casablanca? Now you're talking. And by the way, it's my treat. You paid last time. What do you say?
It's a deal. I'll get the popcorn.
Okay. Look at this part. I will pay. Okay. So we are going to find this information in the text, in the dialogue. What are you in the mood for? They've got a bunch of great classical, a bunch of something. It means a lot of, a bunch of, a lot. I missed Gang of New York. You say I missed. It means I didn't see. I missed it. It means I didn't see. Nope, I haven't. I heard it's pretty. I heard it means other people say. They say it is pretty violent. To tell you the truth, I can't stand animated film. I can't stand it means I don't like to see them. I really don't like them. I don't like them. I can't bear them. I can't tolerate. And it's my treat. It means I will pay. The last time you paid, it is my treat. This time I'm going to pay for it. So, a noun that has a same meaning to movie theater. It can be film. Two different adjectives that are related to fighting or killing. Violent, bloody, I don't know, battle, clash. An adjective that means really great, cool, fantastic, awesome, I don't know. Lots of adjectives. I told you, lots of. Okay. Answer the question. What actor does Anna like? DiCaprio. How do you know? Peter says, "Have you are a big fan, DiCaprio fan." See, you are a big DiCaprio fan, so we understand that he loves. This is in this part. Did Anna see Gangs of New York? How do you know? Gangs of New York. I missed Gangs of New York. You see, Peter says, "Hey, you are a big DiCaprio fan. I missed Gang of New York." You see, and when it was playing, have you ever seen it? She says no. Nope means no. I haven't. I heard it's pretty violent, so she didn't watch it because she said I heard it's pretty violent. I just can't take all that fighting. So she doesn't want to see those fighting, and she didn't watch. So you answer this part. Take it for the answer. Make a list of movies playing in your town. Which movie would you like to see? I don't like to watch movies. What is your idea? You can make a list of them and send it. The present perfect for and since. present perfect. present perfect رو قبلا براتون توضیح دادم. زمانی که یه کاری در گذشته انجام شده تاثیر اون فعالیت یا خود اون فعالیت اومده به الان رسیده. چقدر این زمان رو توضیح داده این کتابتون. حالا اینجا میخوایم رو ادوربش کار کنیم، یعنی اینکه رو قید زمانش کار کنیم. اگر برای مدت زمان و دیوریشنش رو استمرارش رو بخوایم بگیم از for استفاده میکنیم. I've been here for 10 minutes. میگه من اینجا بودم برای 4 تریمستر مدت زمانش. اما اگه بخوایم بگیم که مثلا مبدأ زمانی توی گذشته کی بوده، از since استفاده میکنیم. For example, I've been here since 8 o'clock. میگه من اینجا بودم از ساعت 8. از ساعت 8 مبدأ زمانی که یه ساعت 8. specific time داره میگه، زمان مشخص داره میگه، مثلا since استفاده میکنیم. duration length of the time بود، مدت زمان استمرار شدهش بود، پس چی استفاده میکنیم؟ از for. نکات مهمش رو بگم. برای این زمان اول باید فاعل داشته باشیم. I فاعل کسی که کار انجام میده، من بودم. بعد have، براش have یا has میاریم، برای I have میارم یا has have. بعد گفتم شکل سوم فعل رو میاریم، بودن been. شکل سوم امایزار وازور بین، شکل سومش بینه، پس بین نوشتم. گفتیم اگر طول مدت و استمرار شدهش میگه for 10 minutes، اگر داشت مبدأ زمانی رو میگفت since 8 o'clock. این هم که مشخص. خیلی اینو براتون تکرار کردم، حتما با ازش سوال بنویسم. Other uses. I always wanted to see Carplan. مثلا این یه فیلمه، میگه من همیشه دارم میخواسته ببینم این فیلم رو. اگر always رو بردیم بعد از have، قبل از فعل شکل سوم دار، پس بین این دوتا بیاریمش. With ordinals and superlative, this is the third time I've seen Ping Pong. It is the best movie I've ever seen. یا داره third time میگه بهترینه، میگه این بهترین موویه، این سومین باره که من دیدم. هر چی خواستیم بیارین قبل از چی آورده؟ قبل از I آورده، پس قبل از subject آورده. This is the third time، بعدش جمله اصلی زمان present perfect آورده. With lately, recently or just. Have you seen a good movie recently or lately? Have you seen a good movie recently or lately? اینا آورده کجا؟ آخر جمله. Yes, I've just seen it. With still or so far, you still haven't seen Tomato Babies. I've seen it 3 times so far تا الان. Okay, let's go. I've been a big fan of Penelope Cruz for more than 20 years. Durationش دارم میگم که برای بیش از 20 ساله که من طرفدار این بازیگرم. برای دیوریشن اینجا گفتم چی میاریم؟ فور میاریم. استمرار یک کار فور. I followed her career. I was in high school. I followed her career. میگه من کاراشو دنبال میکردم از کی؟ Since I was in high school. از وقتی که تو دبیرستان. That means I watched every movie she made since 1993. زمان مشخص since 1993 except for Sahara. I still haven't seen that one, but I plan to see it soon. You complete this part, it's easy. Let's go. Ask and answering question, use present perfect. Is there a movie you have always wanted to see? No. Have you ever seen any good movies recently? Yes, I have seen a very beautiful. I have seen. Yes, I have seen a very beautiful series. What is the best movie you have ever seen? The best movie that I have ever seen. There is an Indian movie. The name was Devdas. It was very beautiful. I have seen it many 4 years ago, I guess. I watched the parts 2 or 3 times. Different episodes. Different parts actually. It was really beautiful, but it was so romantic and sensational. You see? It was very beautiful at the time that I watched it, but now I guess it's not the best. What was the worst movie? Oh, no, lots of worst movies. I don't know which one should I select. How many movies have you seen so far in this month? Nothing. I was so busy. You see, I've been so busy that I didn't watch any movies. Oh my god. Is there a classic movie that you still haven't seen? Yes, there are. There are lots of classic movies that I haven't watched them. Okay, you answer this part, record yours and send it to me. Let's go to listening to vocabulary part number 19. 19? Eh. We can listen. Okay, let's listen.
Page 16. Vocabulary. Explanations for being late. Exercise A. Read and listen.
I overslept.
I missed the bus.
I couldn't get a taxi.
I couldn't find a parking space.
I got stuck in traffic.
Okay, listen to the vocabulary, listen to the conversation and complete the sentences. Give the information based on the vocabulary section that we just read. Let's listen number 20. Listen.
Page 17. Exercise C. Listen to activate vocabulary. Listen to the conversations. Complete the sentences, inferring the information and using the vocabulary. Conversation 1.
Ted, where were you?
I'm so sorry. I went to bed after 2 last night and I didn't hear the alarm clock ring. What time is it?
8:30. The meeting starts in 15 minutes. Thank goodness you're here now.
Conversation 2.
Where's Mud? I don't know. She called me from her car 10 minutes ago. She said she was here, but she was trying to park her car near the building. I wonder what happened. Me too.
Conversation 3.
Look at all these cars. Where did they come from? I have no clue. And today's a holiday. Usually there aren't any cars on the road at this hour. We're definitely going to be late.
Conversation 4.
Oh no. There goes the number 5 bus.
Uh-oh. We're going to be late. The next bus doesn't come for another half hour.
Let's see if we can find a taxi.
In the rain? No way. Everyone wants a taxi when it rains.
Okay, let's go to pronunciation reduction of he. Let's listen. You should repeat. 1, 2, 1.
Page 17. Pronunciation. Reduction of h. Notice how the sound h often disappears in natural speech. Read and listen. 1,
How long have you waited?
2,
Where have you been?
3,
What has he read about the film?
4,
When did he buy the tickets?
5,
What's your favorite movie?
6.
Who's his favorite star?
Okay. You can repeat this part and send it to me. Let's go to the conversation model. Let's listen. You can read it and send it to me. Number 22.
Page 17. Conversation model. Exercise A. Read and listen to someone apologize for being late.
Have you been here long? For about 10 minutes. Sorry I'm late. I got stuck in traffic. Did you get tickets? Yes, but the 8 o'clock show for the Love Boat is sold out. I got tickets for Paradise Island. I hope that's okay. That's fine. How much do I owe? Nothing. It's on me. Well, thanks. Next time it's my treat.
Okay. So, with a partner, personalize the conversation model with your movie and explanation, then change the role. You are going to make another conversation based on this part, and you can change the time even. For example, I got stuck in the traffic. For example, you can use these. I couldn't get a taxi. I overslept. I missed the bus. I couldn't find the parking lot. You can fill in the blanks based on these excuses. Take a photo and send it. Okay, there is the vocabulary part. Let's listen. Number 24. Number 24.
Page 18. Vocabulary. Movie genres. Exercise A. Read and listen.
An action film. A horror film. A science fiction film.
This is sometimes we call science fiction sci-fi. You see, instead of science fiction, sometimes we say sci-fi.
An animated film.
A comedy. A drama. A documentary. A musical.
Yeah. Okay. Let's listen and write the genre for each movie in the chart. Then circle the movie if people decide to see. You see, you can write the genre. Let's listen. For example, at the bottom of the C, what is the genre? You can use this genre. Let's listen. Number 25. 20. Number 25.
Page 18. Vocabulary. Exercise C. Listen to infer. Listen and write the genre for each movie in the chart. Then circle the movie if the people decided to see it. Conversation 1.
I saw this great movie on TV last night.
Really? What was it?
The Bottom of the Sea.
What was it about?
It explored underwater life in the South Atlantic and Indian Oceans. I learned so much. It's on again tonight. I don't mind seeing it again. Want to watch it with me?
Absolutely.
So, at the bottom of the C was a documentary. Genre was documentary.
Conversation 2.
Let's download a movie to watch. It's too cold to go out. What do you think?
I'm game. What are you in the mood for?
My mom said Tango and Tap Shoes was great.
Well, I guess if you like to watch a lot of music and dancing.
I do. Don't you?
To tell you the truth, not really. Let's get something else.
Okay.
So, it was a musical movie. Genre was musical. Let's go.
Conversation 3.
Let's go to the movies.
Okay. You've got the newspaper right there. What's playing?
Let's see. Hey, what about The Ant Who Wouldn't Die?
Stop that. You've got to be kidding. You know I hate those scary pictures. I'll be up all night.
So, number 3, The Ant Who Wouldn't Die is a horror film. Genre is horror film. Okay, wait a minute, please. Okay, let's go.
Conversation 4.
I rented some DVDs. Want to see one?
That depends. What'd you get?
Let's see. I got Chickens Never Wear Shoes.
That's a joke, right?
I think that's the point. I'm in the mood for a laugh. This one looks really funny.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Conversation.
Okay. Chickens Never Wear Shoes is a comedy. Genre is comedy. You can write it here. Let's go.
5.
So, what should we see?
Nothing violent, okay? Something we could take the kids to.
This looks safe. Goldilocks Grows Up. It's based on the children's book.
Who's in it?
No one's in it, but 3 famous actors do the voices of the bears. I think the art was drawn by Disney Studios. It won a prize.
That sounds perfect.
Conversation 6.
Hey, the Equalizer is at the Strand.
The Equalizer? What's that?
You can't be serious. It's that new Daniel Craig film. Lots of car crashes and people jumping out of airplanes.
Count me out. Those kinds of films drive me crazy.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a kind of action movie. Equalizer. Action.
See what else is playing.
Conversation 7.
Let's see 12 Angry Women.
No way. It sounds too serious. I'd like to see something light tonight. What about a comedy or a musical?
Don't you like a good story that keeps you interested until the end?
No. When I go to the movies, I like to be entertained. When I want a good story, I read a book. What else is there?
Conversation 8.
City Under the Sea. What's that about?
It's about these people. Well, they're not really people. They're some kind of creatures from Mars or Jupiter. I'm not sure. Anyway, they can live in air or water. They come here and build a city under the sea near India. And then...
So?
What do you mean, so? Sounds terrific to me.
Okay. but you're buying the popcorn.
So, City Under the Water is a kind of sci-fi or science fiction movie. Let's go to the grammar part. Would like. Would like means prefer. I prefer to do something. Use would like plus infinitive to plus base form to politely express or ask about something. وقتی که از would like استفاده میکنین معمولا میخواین چیزی که ترجیح میدین رو یا چیزی که میخواین انجام بدین رو بگین به نحوی که خیلی محترمانه یا مؤدبانه هست. I'd like to go to the movies. I would like to go to the movies. میخوایم سوالیش کنیم. would رو میاریم اول جمله. Would she like to see Ice Age? What would your friend like to do? What would your friend like to do? This is the question. Would rather. You use would rather plus a base form to express or ask about a preference between two or more things. معمولا از would rather وقتی استفاده میکنیم چند تا آپشن، چند تا گزینه داشته باشیم بین یکیش بخوایم انتخاب کنیم از بین اینا از would rather استفاده میکنیم به این صورت. Would your children rather see an animated film or an action film? What would you rather do? Go to a movie or play? Should rather see a less violent film than Gangs of New York. Use would rather not plus base form to express a negative preference. I'd rather not to watch TV tonight. ترجیح میدم تلویزیون تماشا نکنم. I'd rather not. Yes or no question. Would you like to see a documentary? Yes, I would. No, I wouldn't. Would they rather stay home? Yes, they would. No, they wouldn't. Or no, they would rather not. I'd like to see Star Wars X again. Would you? It's the Cinemax. It's at the Cinemax. It's the name of a cinema for your theater. Actually, I'd rather not. Let's stay home. So she doesn't want to go to the cinema. They are going to stay at home. Would you like to stream something on TV? Yes, I'd like. You see? Yes, I would is better answer. Yes, I would. Yes, I would is better. So, would you like to stream something on TV? Yes, I would. What would you rather see? You see, I told you. After rather, would rather, we use the base form. So, we shouldn't use negative infinitive. What would you rather see? A science fiction film or a comedy? I'd rather see a science fiction. You do this part. Take a photo and send it. Here's a conversation model. Let's listen. Number 26.
Page 19. Conversation model. Exercise A. Read and listen to people discussing their movie preferences.
What would you rather do? Stay home and stream a movie? Or go to the theater?
I'd rather go out. Is that okay?
Sure. Would you rather see Horror City or Love in Paris?
Are you kidding? I can't stand horror movies. And to tell you the truth, I'm not that big on love stories.
Well, how about a documentary? The Great Wall of China is playing too. I've heard it's great.
That works for me.
Okay, that works for me. It means it's a deal. It's a great idea. It's a deal. It's a great idea. You can make another conversation based on your idea. And the movies that you prefer, for example, science fiction, I don't know, horror movie, which one do you prefer? Make another conversation. Take a photo and send it to me. Let's go to the vocabulary. Funny means something that makes you laugh. Hilarious means very, very funny movie, silly, not serious, almost stupid, crazy. Boring, not interesting, weird, something strange or unusual in negative way. You see, it's weird, it means in negative way it is odd or strange. Unforgettable, something you are going to remember. Thought-provoking, something that makes you think. And violent means bloody or with a lot of fighting. Write the title of the movie for each adjective. For example, a funny movie. Jackie Chan movies are so funny. Hilarious movies, silly, boring movie. There are lots of boring series actually. Weird movie, unforgettable movie, I thought-provoking movie, and violent movie. Okay, you should fill in the blanks based on your taste on movie. You can send it to me. Let's go to listening. Listen to the movie reviewers. Write a check next to the movie that you can that he recommends. Write and cross next to one that he doesn't. So which one does he talk about? Number 30. 30? Oh, wait, I should find it. Wait a minute.
Comprehension. Exercise A. Listen for main ideas. Listen to the movie reviewer. Write a check next to the movies he recommends. And write an X next to the ones he doesn't. Good evening, movie lovers. This is Cinema Sid with quickie reviews and recommendations. Here are some of this week's openings. First up is Popcorn, a new comedy starring David Bodine and Judy Crabb. Unfortunately, Popcorn is a complete waste of time.
So,
The acting is
unfortunately, it's complete waste of time. It means he doesn't recommend it.
terrible. The story's not at all interesting. As a matter of fact, I can't remember much about it, except that it was very strange. And for a movie that's supposed to be funny, it's not. You'll cry, not laugh, at spending your money on this silly, unfunny comedy, but with the usually very funny David Bodine. Our next film, The Vacation, is a well acted and serious drama. Gene Wildman and Amy Collins play a couple who meet and fall in love, then travel to Rwanda on an innocent vacation. War breaks out, and you don't know till the end if they'll manage to get on the last plane to leave. An intelligent and
So he suggested, he recommended to watch it.
interesting story. I highly recommend this wonderful film. There's some blood, so if you can't stand fighting or killing, it is a war film after all, don't see it. But if you like a good story you won't forget, this one's for you. Also reviewed this week is Aquamundo. Aquamundo is no science fiction film. It's based on real scientific research. Filmmaker Hans Schmerling shows the many medical uses of water around the world, from the underwater births of the Sheldrake Islanders to the water cures in Swiss hospitals. Schmerling shows how water can heal the world. While many people may think it's a silly idea, the film argues that it can actually happen. It makes you think about the importance of water. A beautiful film. Don't miss it. Finally, our last film this week is Wolf Babies. Whatever you do, don't take the kids to see this movie. They won't sleep for a week after they see this terrible story about human children captured by wolves. After they capture the children, these animals take them into the woods and change them forever. Then, when the children return to their families, they hunt younger children and capture them for the wolves. Adults will find the story stupid, but children won't forget these bloody, scary scenes for a long time.
So he doesn't recommend the last one. Listen carefully to each movie review again based on the viewers' opinion, circle one or more adjectives that you can hear. Let's listen again.
Page 20. Listening comprehension. Exercise A. Listen for main ideas. Listen to the movie reviewer. Write a check next to the movies he recommends, and write an X next to the ones he doesn't. Good evening, movie lovers. This is Cinema Sid with quickie reviews and recommendations. Here are some of this week's openings. First up is Popcorn, a new comedy starring David Bodine and Judy Crabb. Unfortunately, Popcorn is a complete waste of time. The acting is terrible. The story's not at all interesting. As a matter of fact, I can't remember much about it, except that it was very strange. And for a movie that's supposed to be funny, it's not.
So he says it's very strange. We can use this adjective. Weird means strange in negative way.
You'll cry, not laugh, at spending your money on this silly, unfunny comedy, but with the usually very funny David Bodine. Our next film, The Vacation, is a well-acted and serious drama. Gene Wildman and Amy Collins play a couple who meet and fall in love, then travel to Rwanda on an innocent vacation. War breaks out, and you don't know till the end if they'll manage to get on the last plane to leave. An intelligent and interesting story. I highly recommend this wonderful film. There's some blood, so if you can't stand fighting or killing, it is a war film after all, don't see it.
So it is a violent movie.
But if you like a good story you won't forget, this one's for you.
So you won't forget, it means it is unforgettable, so both of them are right.
Also reviewed this week is Aquamundo. Aquamundo is no science fiction film. It's based on real scientific research. Filmmaker Hans Schmerling shows the many medical uses of water around the world, from the underwater births of the Sheldrake Islanders to the water cures in Swiss hospitals. Schmerling shows how water can heal the world. While many people may think it's a silly idea, the film argues that it can actually happen. It makes you think about the importance of water.
So it is a thought-provoking movie, a kind of movie that makes you think about something.
Beautiful film. Don't miss it. Finally, our last film this week is Wolf Babies. Whatever you do, don't take the kids to see this movie. They won't sleep for a week after they see this terrible story about human children captured by wolves. After they capture the children, these animals take them into the woods and change them forever. Then, when the children return to their families, they hunt younger children and capture them for the wolves. Adults will find the story stupid, but children won't forget these bloody, scary scenes for a long time.
So it's a violent movie. Let's go to this part. Listen to the following extracts from the reviews. Complete each statement based on what you hear. Now, I play it, you fill in the blanks, please. Number 32.
Page 20. Listening comprehension. Exercise C. Listening, dictation. Listen to the following excerpts from the reviews. Complete each statement based on what you hear. 1. First up is Popcorn, a new comedy starring David Bodine and Judy Crabb. 2. Unfortunately, Popcorn is a complete waste of time. 3. Our next film, The Vacation, is a well-acted and serious drama. 4. I highly recommend this wonderful film. 5. Aquamundo is no science fiction film. It's based on real scientific research. 6. A beautiful film. Don't miss it. 7.
Adults will find the story stupid, but children won't forget these bloody, scary scenes for a long time.
Okay, now we listen actually about 3 times. You just fill them up, take a photo, and send it. I think that's enough for today. We listen too much. Have a nice time and see you.